Welcome to Pick and Licks, the Dream Band podcast with me, Dan Dan, and my co-host, who used to be at a ghost club, Danny Beardsley.
Hey!
Dude.
I wondered how we were going to work that in. I think it's the acoustic guitar.
Is that what that is on the water?
Yeah.
It sounded like, I mentioned ghost club, Danny, and I heard a ghostly presence in the room. Is it that? Which bastard is it? Is it that bastard or that bastard?
Yeah, it's that bastard over there.
The PRS bastard.
Yeah, it's a nice little acoustic, that is. Nice little plug for PRS.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Served me well. I sold my other acoustic.
What was that? Was that
It was a Turner.
I was going to say Taylor. Did Taylor do them as well?
Yeah, Taylor do them. Yeah, they're nice guitars.
So
How you been?
I'm all right, but tell me first. I'm all right, Danny. I'm okay. Tell me about Ghost Club.
Ghost Club. Well, it turns out I was talking with Heather, my little girl. I can't remember how the conversation come up. It's because she's in a club at school with her friends.
She's in lots of clubs, including Snail Club,
Yes.
which is cool.
I know, some of the games they get up to sounds really fun. And then I just thought, you know what, now's the time to just share. Like when I was at junior school, I was in a ghost club.
And it turns out I was also in a ghost club at junior school as well.
At a different school.
A different school.
And we were... The other funny thing is, we were like best friends with the same person in and out of school.
Kate.
Yeah.
I was friends with her outside of school. Danny was friends with her in school.
Yeah, she's dead cool.
I don't think she ever mentioned you, though.
Funny, she didn't mention you either.
What are the chances, though?
And then you tried it on with my sister in that...
Was that one of the first times we met?
Yeah. I was like, flipping out, he's bladdered. And then I tried out for Isolysis, and then you rocked up. I was like, oh, God, it's him.
Oh, yeah, we're over that, though, aren't we? You're not holding that against me still, are you? Or are you still holding it against me?
No, I'm not holding it against you. No.
Undermining me from, like, within. Is that what you're doing?
From, how many years was it? Wow. It must be 20 years ago.
Well, oh, yeah.
20.
Yeah, bloody hell, 20 years ago.
Dan.
Half my life, dude. I've known you for half my life. That is madness.
It's the 4-0 this year, isn't it?
Fuck off. We don't talk about the 4-0.
It's like a Fight Club. We don't talk about 4-0.
We don't talk about 4-0. I'll never be 40. I've got to make it there first, dude. And we've both had injuries recently.
We have had injuries, so let's get on to that.
Injuries, So we need to like pump in like 999 music. Can you remember the TV show 999?
We have got some new studio equipment, so we will be pushing it to the limits with samples.
Oh, well, definitely, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Talk about your... you didn't really get injured, but talk about your incident first, please.
I was driving home.
Where from?
From Derby.
Any deets?
And I came down the A52, pretty, like, almost stationary. The traffic was...
Oh, that's slow.
It was very slow.
Traffic has been bad recently, hasn't it?
Fucking van drove into me. I mean, luckily...
Whiplash?
No. It was only at a slow speed, but it cracked my bumper.
Oh, no.
It's all sorted now.
That's what a bumper's
Could have been a lot
for,
worse. So,
bumpers are there for cracking.
I got home and it was like, Ev was sorting dinner and stuff, and I think we might have had an interview, potentially, did we?
Well, yeah, so this leads on to my injury.
Yeah, and then, so I've got in, I've said to Ev, someone's drove into me, and she's like, oh, God. We take a few photos and get all that sorted with the insurance. Then there's a knock at the door. You appear.
Bleeding forehead.
And what happened?
Well, I was running late due to traffic.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm sure we had an interview, so I was rushing. I'd parked in my non-standard place because someone had parked where I normally park outside your house. And I got out of the car and I was blocking someone's driveway. So I then moved a bit further up, got out of the car, had another look. I was still blocking the driveway, of course. I'd underestimated the amount of space I needed to move.
You were flustered?
I was flustered. I moved forward again, got out of the car, got out quickly, slammed the door shut, but I didn't move... I'd never done this before. I didn't move my head out of the way of the door. So I'd cut my head open, basically, with my own door. I didn't realise it wasn't bleeding at first, but then as I walked down your path, wetness appeared on the forehead.
It was like a Harry Potter wound across the forehead.
I've got a lovely little scar.
It's a badass scar now, actually.
But your little girl answered the door. I was like, get your mum.
She thought it was a joke.
Of course she thought I was joking.
Yeah.
And then I heard Ev go, "Oh, for God's sake!"
You had to outdo me though, didn't you? I mean, we both had car accidents.
Well,
you
yeah.
you hit yourself with your car. I'll tell you what,
that was self-harm.
You know, when they were designing the car, everything that gets designed would have a risk assessment.
Yeah.
Guaranteed at no point is there anywhere on that risk assessment that says potential head trapping.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite a big wound. Doesn't
Yeah.
It was a gusher.
A gaping wound.
It was gaping. I could have put my little finger inside it if I wanted to.
A great gash on his head. Anyway, T-Chat.
T-Chat with Danny and Dan.
Right, we've got different teas today.
Yes.
I don't think I've tried yours before. What's yours called?
Digest.
And what's it flavoured?
Ginger, turmeric, and fig.
Fig.
Yeah, I'll smell it.
God,
It's nice, isn't it?
that is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like
disgusting.
diarrhea water.
It does. It looks like that last bit of diarrhea, and then you're squeezing a little bit out. It's just.
Oh, I've learnt a new term. I've learnt a new term this week.
It's diarrhea
this
related?
this is a Scottish term for when you've got the shits.
Okay, go for it.
You've got the skitters.
Oh, I'm all skittery.
It actually ties in with this episode nicely.
Oh, it does actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And mine's a simple rice mint, the classic.
It's probably got like a sweet aftertaste.
What that one
Yeah.
has. Well,
Yeah,
this
it's probably
one,
the fig.
mint has as well,
Yeah.
to be honest. It's
Yeah.
a gorgeous the rice mint for me is a 9 out of 10 any day. Are you scoring your tea?
I'm going to give this a 9.5.
Oh, wow. I didn't realise we were using the 0.5 scale.
Yeah. I mean, for you to be using the full scale as well, it must be.
It's a 9 out of 10 on the full scale.
Yes. And to clarify how I just said that the word skitters ties in with today's guest.
Are you,
It's to do-
hang on. Are you implying that he's a shit Scottish man?
No, I'm not trying to say that he's got the shits or anything like that. But I'm just trying to say that he's from Scotland.
He is from Scotland.
Yeah, so it kind of ties in
It was a
loosely.
very fun episode.
Yes.
Firstly, what have you been listening to?
I'm going to actually bounce it back to you because I've just had I can't remember.
I have
need to
listened
think
to
about
lots
it.
of different stuff, but first I just want to talk about my trip here.
Yeah.
My playlist was stuck, the internet-wise, I don't know what it was, but it was stuck on Broken Winds by Alter Bridge.
Wait, it's a good track. It's a good song.
I was blurting it out at full volume every time that chorus came on.
What's Singing Away?
And I want... Get the mids, dude. Can you sing this one?
No.
And it won't be long.
There you go.
The skin on me, it's a burning in the fires of the sun.
There you go. It's got plenty of forwardness.
Can't sing, can I? Sorry about that.
You hit the notes.
I hit notes.
The notes.
Did I? I did not.
It's a killer song, isn't it?
It is killer. Honestly, I liked it when his voice was the thing that it kind of was on top of everything else. Now he's kind of more... The music's kind of more overpowering, isn't it, nowadays?
Yeah, new albums.
I haven't listened
It's
to
cool.
it.
The
I
new
haven't
album's
listened to it
cool. Yeah, I've.
Yeah, but is it as good as the first two Alter Bridge albums, though?
Well, they've gone heavier.
Is it as good?
Well,
Is it as good?
It just comes
Is it
down.
as good?
It comes down
Is it
to.
as good?
I don't.
Is it as good as that first album?
I don't have the
Is it as
emotional
good as-
connection with the latest album like I do the first one.
That first album was incredible. When it was just Creed with Myles Kennedy. Creed and Myles Kennedy.
It's very
perfect.
offensive.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And then they drifted away from the Creed formula, didn't they? They drifted away from it.
The lines
They
are blurred.
drifted away.
I think the lines are blurred with like the Tremonti project and Alter Bridge now for me. It's musically they've kind of both gone detuned heavily, quite heavy. It's still, they're still brilliant. They're an absolutely brilliant band.
I'll always love Myles Kennedy's voice, and I'll always love Creed.
Yeah.
And the combination of that is perfect.
It was a moment in time.
However, after that second album, they ventured too far away from that path. And I don't like it. Other stuff I've been listening to. I've been listening to lots of post rock, Danny.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of post rock. The Album Leaf. I've been listening to the Album Leaf album with Mark Kozilek on it. Do you know Mark Kozilek? He's like a folky.
No, the name rings a bell. Actually,
He
yeah.
does,
Send me a link.
He was in a project called Red House Painters, like from the 90s.
Oh.
He's like, he tells stories. It's like listening to like an episode of, it's like listening to an episode of like EastEnders.
Really?
He's always telling stories, like there was a storyline there.
Huh.
I find it real, and he's got a non-standard delivery, I would say.
Well, you're all about non-standard in all walks of life, aren't you?
So I really enjoyed that. And I've been listening to Nick Johnston, the album I like. Can't remember which one.
Remarkably
Yes,
Human.
Remarkably Human, that one.
Tones for days on that.
Mogwai, classic.
Oh, that's coming up soon, isn't it?
15th of Feb.
So not this
Rock
week, the week
City.
after. Banging.
So yeah, I've been listening to my normal stuff really, but then a few random bits as well. Guapo, Have you heard of Guapo before?
Yeah. I have heard of them, yeah.
Oh, they're like
Yeah.
a prog trio actually, like a bit of parallaxy at times. Been listening to I had their album, I bought it from Select Disc as one of those random buys. He used to have the little description, didn't it? Can you remember Select Disc? He used to have a description of what the music sounded like on the disc. And I'd always base my selections off that.
Like a synopsis for the actual...
Yeah, it's like
album.
5 words on it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Well, that's when music was a bit more personal rather than streaming.
Yeah, I mean, buying an album was a big thing. Cause I mean, when you were younger,
Yeah.
you'd make sure your money went a long way, wouldn't you, really?
I made a lot of bad choices.
I have as well, to be honest.
Well, you buy an album based on one song and it's like, the rest of it's like, oh God, what's that?
I bought can you remember the new metal band, Dry Kill Logic?
Yeah, I remember them, but I can't remember the songs.
I bought their album once.
Oh God.
That was a bad purchase.
I bought Limp Bizkit's album, the green cover one with...
Behind Blue Eyes on it.
Yeah, but I
Red
bought
light,
it...
green light. Red light, green light.
It's the one, the big single that
Eat You Alive.
Eat You Alive. I bought it for that because I thought, that was quite cool at the time.
The rest of the album was nothing like it.
Oh God, it was fucking
Horrific.
awful. That's one album to name.
Yeah. Tell us about your worst albums that you've ever bought. Let us know.
Well, what I've been listening to this week, a lot of Chris Cornell.
Oh, is that linked?
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? You got a mention.
Got a little mention in there today. Little spoiler.
Rightly so. Super Unknown, that album for me, Soundgarden. Yeah, have you listened to that album before yet?
I have, yes.
Yeah, I imagine you like it because it's just,
Of course I do.
just class. Higher Truth is really good as well.
I haven't listened to that in
More
full. What songs are on it?
Acoustic, rootsy kind of stuff.
Okay.
And then it kind of led me back down the path of listening to loads of Big Wreck again. So because this week I've been really trying to kick my voice back into shape because it's been absolutely shit just recently. I've put it down for too long. It's really hard to recalibrate. So I end up singing too hard, using too much chest, and then trying to sing anything over a certain threshold, my voice just breaks, so it sounds strained and stuff. So I've been having a bit of trouble with it. So I've been revisiting, doing loads of warm ups and breaking down some of these songs that I'm really familiar with. And although I've been absolutely butchering them, I've been recording it and then listening back and trying to listen for certain qualities and just analysing it.
Crying?
Yeah, some of it's just like, oh God, Danny, what are you doing? I mean, the neighbours they're like, oh God, is he all right? But there's been a few breakthrough moments where I've realised that some of the notes that I thought they were going full bore at, they're probably not doing that.
Half bore?
Well, they're kind of using this I want to describe it as a reinforced head voice where it's a bit kind of owly, hooty kind of sound.
Can you give us an example, please?
Ooh, up there.
Oh, that's very owly.
Yeah.
I was expecting a line from a song rather than just an impression of an owl.
Yeah, well, I'm not warmed up or anything
Give
us
Blood from a Stone, maybe.
Yeah, no, everybody's had enough of that song.
It's got a great chorus.
But yeah, listening back, I've recorded something. I've thought while I've been doing it, oh God, that sounded weak. That note did. I've listened to it back and looked at the waveform, and I thought, hold on a minute, where is it? And I've listened back and gone, oh, actually, it sounds like it's flowing. They flow in and out of instead of forcing stuff. So it's been really eye-opening this week.
So you're trying to go more with the flow rather than forcing your voice.
Yeah, I can use brute force a lot of the time and then I end up messing myself up. So.
I only use brute force when singing, which is why I don't sing in a professional capacity.
And then
I can see Big Wreck. I can see an elderly gentleman on there. Danny, do you want to talk about him?
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton.
He's one of his albums I really like listening to is the Symphony of Hits.
Is that a covers album by any chance?
No.
No, it's his own hits. His own hits.
Yeah, I mean he's got hits.
Self-confessed hits.
There we go. Here's the tracks. But he's got symphony with a really good production with a live band and everything. So the drums sound really nice.
Oh,
and
he's got every song on there, dude, is a classic.
Yeah, and it's got Nessun Dorma and The Prayer as well, two like extra tracks on the end.
Cool.
But he's just a vocal masterclass, that album is, mate.
What a legend. What an absolute legend.
Listen to that stuff and you go, oh. You know when people sing like that, you think, oh God, why bother?
Yeah, but you're not trying to aim for the Michael Bolton market, are you? Are you? Let's be honest.
I'm approaching that age.
I think he's double your age, dude. They say that we have gone to see Michael Bolton in the past, so we are the target audience
with Ryan Walton, our previous guest and dear friend.
Ryan Walton, Michael Bolton.
Anyway, yeah, I've been listening to lots of like vocal gods this week, feeling quite inspired and falling flat a lot of the time.
Most of the music I've been listening to has been vocalless.
Vocalless, yeah. Yeah, I've been listening to any instrumental stuff as well. Can you see any in here? Oh, Thrice. I've had Horizons West.
Oh, it's great. And I've listened to a bit of that as well this week.
We don't normally talk about this many albums in one go, but we've not talked about what we've listened to for quite a while, so it's nice to catch up.
I've listened to a lot of music this week as well. I've been quite... Do you know what I mean? I've been...
Feeling inspired.
Yeah, I've been inspired this week. I've been playing a lot of bass as well.
Yeah. Do you think that's like fueled the bass playing as well, Dan? Because like listening to more stuff and like, yeah.
Yeah, because that is one of the main things I listen to in music. Yeah. The problem is, though, a lot of post-rock doesn't have the most genius bass lines, unfortunately. But Mogwai obviously do. Mogwai's bass is an animal. But I've been playing along to it, basically. So I've had the music playing and I've had my bass set up as well. Yeah. And I've been doing my own little, trying to, sounds quite big ahead, but improve the bass lines of these post-rock songs.
No, but that sounds quite, that's cool though, isn't it?
Because you hear the different little bits and you think, oh, that'd be better. You know, you could just go a bit further up there. Or, yeah. It's been
and like your tone on it instead as well.
With a fun.
Yeah.
Beautiful bass.
Class.
Anyway, dude, shall we crack? You got anything else you want to talk about before we crack on?
No, I think
we should any food letdowns this week?
Food letdowns?
We had the haddock, the dry haddock previously. You had any dry haddock recently?
No, I haven't had any dry haddock, no.
No?
No. We went for that carvery where the turkey was a bit shit, but...
Oh, that was extremely dry.
Yeah. But awful. I just pushed it to one side.
Luckily, I had some gammon to fall back on.
It was on the pork train.
Which was extremely moist.
It was on the pork train.
I love pork so much. Anyway.
Yeah, let's crack on. We've got a brilliant guest. I really enjoyed talking to this chap.
Oh, why did you change your voice?
I don't know.
Anyway, crack on.
I was just adding a little bit of dynamics into the
mix.
Yeah, just in case I sound a little bit monotone.
We don't with that, do you? You sure you don't want to sing Blood from a Stone?
No, definitely not. Okay. Do you want to do it for me? Bit of a plug?
I need to back away because I'm going full ball. Blood from a stone. I can't even. Give me the note. I can't do it unaccompanied. I need the music.
You were there.
Blood, 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 blood. It's not that.
No, it's not that high.
Blood, blood, blood.
No. It was the first one.
Blood. I can't do it. Sorry, I'm not Danny Beardsley. It's not my song. It's one of Danny Beardsley's greatest choruses. So if you had an album,
it's the only chorus I've got.
If you had an album entitled Danny Beardsley's Greatest Choruses, it'd just be Blood from a Stone.
You bastard. Right, let's crack on.
Goodbye. Right, so if you want to just introduce yourself to the listeners.
Certainly. My name's Rab Dempsey. I am the lead vocalist in the original stoner rock band Buzzards of Babylon, and I am also Hellvis J. Paisley, the recently discovered illegitimate son of Elvis, who is the vocalist in Black Sabbath tribute Heaven and Hellvis.
Amazing.
It's exactly what the world needs. That's what I say.
Oh, that's 100%. 100%.
Yeah. We were talking about it just before this, but we was listening to, it was Ghetto Wizard, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ghetto Wizard. Yes.
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
We'll just introduce ourselves. So I'm Dan.
I always forget to do this. Yeah, I'm Danny.
Gentlemen, how you doing?
And
Good to
Danny.
meet you both.
Very easy to remember.
Yes.
Brilliant. I have been listening to them quite a lot. I think the first one that cropped up to me was Jamie Turnbull, the guy from Silver Dollar Room.
Oh, yeah, great guy.
So I know Jamie kind of from yesteryear, from being in bands. So that was how I first became aware. And since then, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not just saying this to blow smoke up your ass, but I'm kind of semi-addicted to your podcast now. So I've been really enjoying it. I just love the whole idea of it, you know.
Cheers, dude.
It's all his idea.
Hey, it's one of my many ideas that has grown legs. Most of my ideas don't grow legs, including an exo shell. We'll go into that another time, though.
Yeah, we haven't got a patent yet for that.
I haven't got it's patent pending. I don't want China to get it. So.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, we have these conversations all the time anyway, don't we? Just talking about, because we love music. And we love talking to other musicians, discovering new musicians and new bands and things like that. And we just love talking shit and having a laugh because we just like to...
Well, the world's too serious.
It is too serious at the minute.
The world's too serious.
100%. And I think this is a concept that I don't know about yourselves. Maybe this is how you came up with it, but it's something that regularly on nights out after numerous beers, I would pose to friends. Quite often, friends that were into a different style of music to me.
Yep.
But, would say, right, what's your ultimate band? And it would always end up them not knowing any of the people that I had chosen because they'd never heard of them. Hopefully, you've heard of some of the guys I choose, you know.
Well, if we have, that's great. But if we haven't, we'll have a listen, and we'll always like to review the band at the end, as you know. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, either way, we love discovering new musicians, don't we? So
indeed. So why don't you just tell us a bit about your two projects? So we've not listened to the Stoner Rock one. So do you want to talk about that for a second?
Yeah, sure. So Buzzards of Babylon, we started about 12 years ago. It's probably maybe the second or third kind of original band I'd been in. Everything prior to that had been very grungy. But I think
we love a bit of grunge.
My musical taste had not drastically changed, but just maybe matured a wee bit into kind of stoner stuff. And coming together with four other guys who we're all into Black Sabbath, we're all into Caius, so what else would we play but stoner rock? So, as I say, we've been in the go, but we started about 12 years ago. We brought out an EP pretty quickly. We did an album about 2017, 2018. Played some gigs, mainly local. We're in the east of Scotland, so can imagine from where we are, Edinburgh's 40 minutes away, so that kind of area, a wee bit in Glasgow and such like. And then we took a wee break, probably just before COVID. And then during COVID, we decided to get back together because there was nothing else to do.
Yeah, fair play.
And it was the intention of writing some tracks and maybe doing some split screen videos, but it never happened. We just joined on Zoom calls and got drunk and listened to Sabbath. So we probably... seriously, after everybody, there was a lot of life stuff going on, kids, weddings, work, all the boring stuff that goes on. Once we'd cleared some of that out of the way and kids were a wee bit older and stuff, we decided to get back in earnest. Probably, it would have been 24, towards the end of 24, we got back together, had a reunion gig, amazed ourselves by how well we played the songs, the fact we remembered them, and some people turned up, which was
it's always
not
bonus,
how
isn't
I
it?
remember it before. And then had a really good year last year.
Oh, amazing.
And things kind of changed for me work-wise. I was in a fortunate position. I was able to scale back the work a wee bit. So I've always had the notion of doing a tribute alongside an original band. And I watched, I don't know if you ever remember Dred Zeppelin.
Oh, I remember the name. Yeah.
I've heard the name
I don't think
before.
I've seen them, though.
So they were a Led Zeppelin tribute done in a reggae style with an Elvis impersonator on vocals. And they were massive. Late 80s, early 90s, massive. Toured the world, sold millions of albums. I watched a documentary about them kind of this time last year. And I thought, that's fascinating. Let's try something like that. So we all love Sabbath. I can't sing like Ozzy or Dio. So I thought, let's sing it like Elvis. Or not. Let's dress up like Elvis and sing it like me.
Fair play.
Yeah, I really like the concept. It's really cool.
There's loads of cover bands out there, isn't there? So it's great that you're doing something different.
Yeah.
We got Black Sabbath near us, haven't we?
Are they still going?
I don't know if they're still going, but growing up, we had Black Sabbath, didn't we? And Rainbow Rising. that we
Yeah,
that
another
kind
great.
of did all around or near us.
And are they just kind of straight ahead tributes then?
Yeah, straight tributes. So it's really
So
good.
they don't even have an Elvis impersonator. No?
No,
No, I mean, what they're playing at?
this might surprise you, but not all of them do.
No, they don't.
I think there was one. There's one playing Rescue Rooms with an. Is it Nirvana or something?
Elvana.
Yeah. I've seen they're coming to Nottingham near us, so I was tempted to go.
Bloody hell, there'd be a whole festival of just Elvis fronted.
Yeah.
That would be amazing, actually. I'm down for that.
Wonder what bands you could do with Elvis fronting it.
Anything.
Anything. You could do anything, couldn't you?
Yeah, Slipknot.
The Misfits is already.
Slipknot.
The Misfits already had Danzig, who's an Elvis impersonator already, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
Well, that was when this had been floated. One of the guitarists, the Neon Knight, told one of his friends about it, and he says, "Well, Sabbath fronted by Elvis." He said, "Is that not just Danzig?"
Move on.
Yeah, you love Danzig, don't you?
Oh, he's a character.
You've been
He's a
listening to him
character.
for years.
So we've, as I say, we kind of started that last year. We had quite a lot going on with the Buzzards. We had released a couple of we had recorded a couple of singles, which we'd programmed in releases and gigs tied up with that. So it probably wasn't until the kind of middle of last year we kind of started doing stuff in earnest, picked a set list, started learning the songs, managed to pull in a favour to record Ghetto Wizard, which we'd really... Tribute bands don't record singles, far less do promo videos. So we did that. Things, I wouldn't use the word backfire, but things, we didn't expect it to kind of gain as much interest as it did. We thought we'd maybe get a few tribute gigs, but it's gone a wee bit crazy. So
Amazing.
That's great.
So we've got loads of bookings for this year. We did another single just at the tail end of the year, which is a mashup of NIB, Black Sabbath and Rubbernecking by Elvis.
Nice.
Which is, we did that properly, did that in a proper studio. Ironically, the guy who was offering his kind of services at the studio, American guy, amazing, turned out he engineered Primus recording NIB years ago.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's
So there
incredible.
was
Isn't it?
absolutely no pressure on our bass player.
I mean, no one can play like him, can they? Though?
No, not at all. Oh, wow. That'd be amazing.
So we did that with him and released that just before Christmas. And yeah, we've got a pile of gigs, which is probably going to take us till maybe about July time. And then we'll pick up the Buzzards again and run with that for the rest of the year and try and do the two kind of alongside each other. You know yourself from being in bands, there's always a lull in a band. Yeah. And we're exactly the same 5 people in both bands.
Yeah.
Which is perfect. So, you know, you have a wee run of gigs and a single release or an EP or whatever with the original band. And then the first practice after that activity, it's always standing about with arms folded. What are we going to do now, guys?
Yeah.
Are we writing new stuff? Are we trying this? Are we trying that? For us, we don't have to think. We move on to the other band. So once they're both kind of self-sufficient, it'll just be a case of whoever's got a gig, we rehearse the week before. And that's us. That's kind of the plan. And that's the way it's going so far. So it's been good fun.
Awesome.
Fun.
Wicked. Well, if you end up getting any gigs down our way,
Yeah, let us know. Anything
let us
in the
know.
Midlands.
we'll see if
I think we're playing, my English geography is terrible, but we've got Whitehaven and Newcastle so far, which I'm aware are not the Midlands, but
yeah.
England.
They are in England, correct?
Thank you. Glad we confirmed that.
Yeah. 10
Well
points.
done. Well done.
My Scottish, my English geography is awful as well, to be honest.
Well,
I'm
your
terrible.
mind is terrible, Danny.
I'm all over the
You have a
place.
terrible mind. Mine's not much better though, so I can't really say much. Okay, dude, are you ready to start the Dream Band process?
Let's do it.
It's like that dream band process. It's like the dream band process.
Right.
Let's do it. It's ready. It's ready, Danny.
I think you know the format by the sounds of things.
I certainly do. Yeah.
So, the first step, what role are you going to be taking in this band?
Why don't you show me how to live? I have nothing left to give.
Well, in that, the kazoo is nowhere near as popular an instrument as it should be.
I agree completely.
I am just going to concentrate on vocals.
Amazing, dude.
Excellent.
And will you be bringing an Elvis vibe to this, or will you be yourself?
I'm going to be myself.
Okay, so it's not an Elvis fronted band at least.
No, I think we'll. Do you know what? If with a gig with this band, the opportunity came in to throw in a bit of Elvis stick, so be it. But I wouldn't say predominantly. I think I'll be myself.
Cool, dude. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about your musical journey? So where did you start in terms of your vocal journey?
Oh, for me, so my first memory, so I think everybody's probably got a memory of, it was just, probably early 80s. I mean, I'm quite old. So early 80s, just normal kind of pop music. I was into Genesis and Elton John and pop stuff, Probably had my first kind of musical epiphany, kind of 13, 14, when a friend introduced me to AC/DC, and I thought, wow, this is cool.
Yeah.
This is, although ironically it wasn't, as tends to be the case with me with a lot of bands, I don't concentrate on the popular era. I tend to concentrate on the era that nobody likes.
Yeah. Well, normally a lot of the hidden gems are there, aren't they?
There's always a hidden gem in the back catalogue somewhere.
I definitely find that, yeah.
I think the first AC/DC album I heard was Blow Up Your Video, and I just thought, this is unbelievable. This is, Heat Seeker was just out at the time and stuff like that. So, and then heard High Voltage a few weeks later and couldn't believe it was the same band, because obviously two very different vocals.
Yeah.
So from there, probably, we're talking kind of high school. So went down a few kind of wormholes with Judas Priest, Dio, Iron Maiden, Anthrax, metal.
Yeah.
And then I probably had another wee kind of epiphany roundabout. It would have been towards the end of high school. I heard Soundgarden for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I love Soundgarden.
I heard Jesus Christ Pose and saw the video at the same time, and I absolutely shat myself. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
The video was just, whoa.
Yeah.
What a band. What a vocalist. Chris Cornell.
Man, it's just another level. And I saw them, so Bad Motorfinger is still my top 5 albums. That'll never ever change. And then I saw them on the Super Unknown tour at Barrowlands, and just blown away. It was the first time I ever thought I wanted to be in a band.
Yeah.
But Chris Cornell is an unbelievable singer. He's also gorgeous,
Yeah, he is, yeah. Completely agree.
Watching Soundgarden, thinking I want to be in a band, I can't be Soundgarden. I can't do anything like that. So fast forward a year or two, and I discovered, and again, apologies if you're not familiar with this band, they were called Paw from Kansas.
Paw,
P-A-W.
Oh, no.
So they were signed off the back of Nirvana, really, when labels were looking for kind of bands that sounded like Nirvana recently. And they released a couple of albums kind of mid-90s. And I saw them a couple of times. I saw them at Reading Festival in 95. And after having seen Soundgarden and thinking, I want to be in a band, I watched Paw and I thought, I can be in a band. Because they were just white T-shirts, ripped jeans, unshaven, just a mess. But then just come on and were amazing. Quite grungy, maybe a wee bit of Skinner to them as well. Country grunge, maybe,
I think I found them on iTunes. I'll give it a listen.
Yeah, we'll be giving this afterwards, yeah. Awesome.
So that was a big step. And then probably the only other kind of so the grunge kept me going for a long time, Alice in Chains, Mudhoney, Soundgarden, as I said, Nirvana, some brilliant bands through that. Screaming Trees as well. Absolutely love them.
Yeah, of course.
I then discovered Caius and probably had another, similar to Soundgarden, had another massive epiphany. Wow, you can sound like this. This is weird. And that led me down stoner rock, Fu Manchu, Nebula, eventually Sabbath, who prior to that, I had the first time I heard Sabbath, Tony Martin was the vocalist. So I didn't realise, I thought Ozzy was a solo guy and Black Sabbath's singer was Tony Martin. So it wasn't until later on, and probably into my 20s, that I made the connection that Ozzy had done first kind of 6 albums. So then, obviously, getting into stoner rock, you need to find the the origins, and Sabbath are the origins of that. So yeah, still listening to a bit of grunge, still listening to some normal metal, Anthrax, Slayer, Testament, stuff like that. But I would say probably now more than anything, kind of stoner rock's my kind of thing, and that can take you, doom and sludge and desert rock, Queens of Stone Age and some kind of mellower stuff. That's kind of where I am now, musically.
Oh, awesome. That's really interesting. You've come at it from the opposite way. I mean, that's the way I see it, because normally Black Sabbath is the
for a lot of people, yeah,
for a lot of people, it's you discover Black Sabbath because they're like the biggest metal band in the world, and then you find all who they influenced, don't you?
You find them last.
Yeah, you do. Don't you?
Buried treasure at the end of the map,
which is probably quite strange. And if you explained that to someone who'd been into Sabbath in the 70s, they wouldn't really get that.
Yeah.
But as I say, the first time I heard Sabbath, it was Headless Cross. Tony Martin was the singer, and they were very, they didn't do particularly well in the kind of late 80s, early 90s. Yeah. They just sounded like a bit of a melodic rock band rather than, the Doom Masters that everybody knows them as now. So to discover, the first 6 albums, and then the stuff with Dio and everything as well. And as I say, I do kind of tend to concentrate on pretty random kind of spells with bands. So the Tony Martin era is a big deal to me as well. The 5 albums he did are fantastic, and he's a pretty cool guy. But so that's kind of where I am, and all bands round about that, COC, Clutch.
I was going to say, do you like Corrosion of Conformity?
Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you like Corrosion of Conformity, actually?
Love them.
Yeah, great band, aren't they? Underrated, really.
The first time I heard them was on The Word, and
oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, the Word, I can remember coming in from the pub in my younger days, and the Word would have the most amazing music on it. It's the first time I heard Nirvana when they were on it, and I remember seeing Faith No More on the Word and some amazing stuff. And COC bizarrely were on it as well. So brilliant band, brilliant
quality stuff. Yeah, we saw Faith No More. When was it? It was at Download, wasn't it? The heaviest, loudest band loudest band that we've ever seen. It's painful. Really? It was so loud.
Too loud.
Yeah, it was too loud. Like,
we retreated, didn't we? As Epic was playing, just so we can get so not be deafened by it. That thumping bass. Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Amazing band, but it was unbearable. We listened to it from the campsite.
Was that after they'd reformed?
Yeah. So it'd have been 2000 and what year? I think it might have been the first year I went. 2009, something like that. Anyway,
something like that.
Yeah. But so, who would be singing for this band if you weren't available? Should we say?
If I wasn't available,
your second choice, as it were.
Yeah,
I would. I couldn't not say Chris Cornell, because he's just, everything he put his name to is just another level. I could pick guys that have maybe had more of an emotional kind of connection with their music. John Garcia from Caius, maybe Scott Weiland, Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver. But Chris Cornell, you listen to all these guys, Lane Staley, and then you still go back to Chris Cornell, and you think you were just the perfect frontman and singer.
Perfect's the word for him, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
It's perfect. He's the guy that I always go back to for like vocal inspiration, because you like sort of go away because you're like, oh, I can't achieve that. So you go away and you start listening to all these other singers that are amazing, and then you go, actually, I miss listening to Cornell. I'm going back again. He's just everything he does. I love it.
Well, like I said, the look of him as well is the perfect looking rock star as well, isn't he? Come on. It's unfair for everyone else.
And of course, it just wasn't fair. But I kind of think, that I go and listen to other stuff, and there's music's so amazing. There's so much music out there. And then I'll on shuffle, Outshined will come on, and I'll be like, I forgot how amazing you were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's not just because you get great vocalists, don't you? But it's his lyrics, it's his songwriting, and nobody talks about his guitar playing enough.
Yeah,
he was really, really talented guitar player. Got really interesting tunings and time signatures and chord voicings. Yeah, wicked.
And I think he's vocally and lyrically, his phrasing was just so interesting. I find when you do listen, particularly some of the really popular Soundgarden stuff, Bad Motorfinger and Super Unknown being two great examples, but just some of the phrasing in that I think is like a lot of the time signatures, is quite off kilter. It's not what you would expect.
Yeah.
But aye, just amazing. So I've probably a lot of other guys I would look at, because I am a singer, so I admire singers more than anything.
Yeah.
And understand them more than anything, but you just can't see past Chris Cornell. I'd be doing him a disservice if I went with anybody else.
Fair play. Completely understand. Right, it's time for the rules.
Time for the rules, baby.
You probably already know them, but we're going to go through them anyway, because we've had a few rule breaks recently.
No,
All right,
yes,
okay.
we have, yeah. So, first rule, no current or past band members in this band.
And the second rule is you can't choose more than one member from the same band. So you can't, for example, have...
All the members of Pearl Jam, for instance.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good band, Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
isn't
it is a great band.
Yeah. Okay, first up.
Your dream drummer.
Who are you picking?
So this is the drummer I'm going to go for. While he drummed in two of my favourite bands and was a massive influence in the kind of music I'm into, controversially, the bands he's been in for maybe the last decade, he's not played drums,
Ooh.
which I think makes him even cooler.
Trying to think now who that could be.
I think...
Oh,
potentially.
Okay, let's see.
Potentially.
Reveal.
So I'm going to go with Brant Bjork.
No, I wasn't thinking that.
Hey, what's you thinking?
I was thinking Dave Grohl.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
fair
of the
play.
clue, you know,
Fair
like, he's
play.
not played drums for a while, so...
So
Continues.
Brant Bjork was, along with Josh Homme, the founding member of Caius.
okay, yep.
He wrote, Caius was his, you would say probably more Caius was his baby than Josh Homme's. A lot of the concept of Caius came from Brant Bjork. So he was the drummer in Caius for the first couple albums. And then, as if that wasn't enough, he then joined, at the time, another one of my favourite bands, Fu Manchu, and played with them for an EP and an album, and was unbelievable. Now, obviously I like a lot of kind of metal stuff as well, so it's always tempting when you're thinking about drummers to go for, like Charlie Benante, for instance, with Anthrax, and also does his stuff with Pantera, guys, loads of double kick and everything. But Brant Bjork is just such an incredibly cool individual. All the stuff he's done since Fu Manchu, which has been Brant Bjork and the Bros, the Brant Bjork Trio, you see a kind of theme with the bands he's in now.
Yeah.
Is all very bluesy and cool and kind of jammy kind of stuff, you know, very desert rock. And he does on a lot of the recorded stuff play the drums, but obviously live he sings and plays guitar. But for the influence he had in the start of Caius and that whole kind of desert rock movement, and then his time with Fu Manchu, who, although you would say are still a kind of stoner rock band, a lot of their influences came from kind of early kind of hardcore stuff and everything. And I watched an interview with him the other day, actually, and he was talking about his, although everything I've heard him do has been desert rock influenced, he was saying his big influence was the Ramones, you know, which...
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's quite difficult to see how that ties in, you know?
It is, yeah.
But
It'll be
also
there,
quite
though.
interesting to work out how it ties in. So, yeah, absolute legend of a man. I was fortunate enough to see when Caius reformed as Caius Lives.
Yeah. Was there something controversial to do with that, with the name?
Yeah, so they got together as Caius Lives with everybody bar Josh Homme. And I think, so it was Brant Bjork on drums, it was Nick Oliveri on bass for the first tour, John Garcia on vocals, and a guy called Bruno Feveri, who was a friend of Garcia's. And I think initially Josh Homme was okay with it going ahead, and they toured. I saw them in Glasgow, unbelievable. But then they wanted to do an album, and at that, Homme and another one of the bassists who had been in, the second bassist, Scott Reeder, kind of blocked it on legal kind of grounds. You'll need to change your name, and and it kind of fell apart. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to see him with Fu Manchu and with Caius Lives, and his music still, I mean, he brought out an album last year, Brant Bjork Trio, which is very, very desert, stonery, 12-minute jams, just...
Oh, lovely. That's my kind of jam as well.
He doesn't hit a drum in it, but I just think the whole big picture of Brant Bjork, he's just to me, he's an absolute legend in everything he does, and just a very, very cool guy. So,
quality. Have you got an album that you'd recommend for our listeners and us to listen to his drumming?
Definitely. Blues for the Red Sun by Caius.
Okay.
We'll get some of that down as We'll enjoy that.
We'll get it down as wicked.
It's a great kind of intro into Caius and Desert Rock, Stoner Rock, whatever you want to call it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I've listened to Caius in the past, but it's going to be nice to go back and focus on the drums.
Yeah, I've listened to before, but not for a long time. I mean, I was into. Do you like Neurosis?
Yeah, aye.
Yeah, I was into that, and then that drew me into like post metal and ISIS and bands like that. So I kind of went down that route more than this kind of stoner stuff more, I suppose. But yeah, Neurosis. You must have listened to Neurosis, Danny.
Yeah.
I'd have forced you at some point.
Yeah,
those 12 minute songs are just like vast and spacious and
like a soundscape kind of thing, but drony.
Yeah, brilliant. It just takes you on a journey. It's unbelievable. And I think for me with him, it's just that groove. As I said, I could easy pick. Like Matt Cameron is another one. Soundgarden and Pearl Jam. You know, brilliant career and great backing vocals in both bands. Obviously saw him a couple of times, and as I said, Charlie Benanti, guys that are maybe a bit more technical, but just for that groove, I think let's go with Brandy.
I prefer groove.
Yeah.
Definitely. Have you got any honourable mentions? Anyone that nearly got there? I mean, you spoke about a few there, haven't you? Sorry.
I would say Bill Ward possibly as well from Sabbath.
Yeah.
Until I watched the Back to the Beginning gig, and he seemed to be playing different songs to everybody else.
Oh, bless him.
Fair. He can do what he likes, can't he, these days, to be honest?
He was class back in the day. Class.
Yeah. Although I'm not the biggest Chili's fan in the world, I really like Chad Smith. I think he's a really cool drummer.
Yeah, he's very talented.
What is it about the Chili Peppers you don't like? Because we spoke about this recently.
On my musical journey, I loved the Chili's album that nobody else likes, One Hot Minute.
Oh, early one.
Yeah.
What year was that one?
That would have been early 90s, maybe about third or fourth album. It was the one that Dave Navarro played guitar on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was a good player.
And I loved early Chili's. To what it sound like an arse. Everybody says, "Oh, I like the first two albums," you know, that kind of crap. But
I just thought
I saw them round about the time of Californication, and I think I just saw them an album or two too late because they just weren't cool anymore to me.
Yeah,
fair enough. Fair play.
Well,
and
your
don't get me
thoughts?
wrong, I'm not cool, but you know.
No, we're not cool.
Yeah, we're not cool either.
What's your thoughts on Red Hot Chili's then?
I just don't like the singer. I think he just annoys me. He just annoys me. He just rambles. He's not a proper singer, is he? He just rambles on. I think the band would be better as an instrumental band. There we go.
Flea's releasing an album, a solo album.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
I saw it in the news this week.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love all the members of Chili Peppers apart from the singer. I think he ruins it. But, that's my controversial opinion there.
Bold claim.
That's a good opinion. I'll take that.
Hey, cheers, dude. Right, next up.
Next member, your dream rhythm guitarist. Yeah, I was just wondering if I need to phrase the question differently.
Okay,
you don't always have a rhythm guitar player, do you?
No, are you having a rhythm guitar player?
I'm going to have a rhythm guitar player.
Okay, here we go. Your next member, your dream rhythm guitar player.
Commence.
Who are you picking?
So, this is going to... Everything else is kind of groove-based. And this guy, I'm going to go the complete opposite of groove. But I absolutely love him. And every time he opens his mouth, I just love listening to him. And I'm going to go for Scott Ian of Anthrax.
Oh. Isn't he supposed to be like a cool guy? He's a nice guy as well. Guy. I mean, he's a brilliant guitar player.
Yeah, so I've seen Anthrax live a couple of times. They're a band I love, although they don't probably tick the boxes of everything I've explained about the kind of music I'm into. But Malcolm Young's always kind of classed as, the classic rhythm guitar player, just, absolute...
Solid.
Yeah,
just absolutely solid. And to me, Scott Ian is the kind of next level of that, the son of Malcolm Young, if you like,
The son of Malcolm Young.
You know what? That makes sense, because I don't know if you've seen this interview, but Scott Ian talks about his favourite guitar player, and it's Malcolm Young.
Wow. Is that...
Yeah. So you can see why. You can see he's very tight with his rhythm playing, isn't he? Really locks in.
He's just, as I say, I love Anthrax, and I just think he's so kind of total staccato kind of rhythm, and obviously it's much heavier. Everything that's going on in Anthrax, there's so much more going on. It's so much heavier. It's so much faster. But I just love his playing, and I just think he's a really cool guy. That kind of that image of him kind of jumping across the stage, you know, when he does that kind of jump, you know, and I just think he's a really, really cool guy. Love Anthrax. He's always been the guy behind Anthrax as well. So even in their kind of less popular time, when John Bush was a singer and they were struggling with labels and such, like, he kept faith in them and got Belladonna back, and just throughout Anthrax's career, he's been a constant, and I just think he's an absolute legend. Read his book recently, and he's not everybody's cup of tea. He's very outspoken, kind of typical New Yorker in that respect, I would say. But Scott Ian can do no wrong in my eyes. And I think while he doesn't have the groove, I mean, he done stuff recently. I don't know if you've heard the stuff he done with Mr. Bungle.
No, I haven't heard it.
No.
It's obviously Mike Patton's other band, and they brought in Scott Ian on guitar, and they brought in Dave Lombardo on drums, which is quite far removed from their original kind of weird, funky kind of stuff.
Yeah, totally.
And he fits so well with that as well, and just gave it a kind of thrashy kind of element. And that kind of signature thrash riff from Scott Ian, I just love it. And I think he's a good enough, when this band goes into rehearsals, which I'm really looking forward to, obviously, I'm just going to have to say to Scott, okay, you don't have the groove that the other guys have, but you're a good enough musician. You just need to make it work, man. You know, it's the law. So
you just have to tell him, aren't you? Just tell him.
And if he doesn't step up, I'll defer him to you guys, you know, because you're in charge.
Hey, once this band's formed, we don't take any responsibility at all, okay?
We just have to tell him to get into the groove.
Some of these bands we're created are going to commit some crimes, okay? And we're not involved in that. You're the one that's picked them, so it's your fault.
Oh, thanks.
Have you got an honourable mention at all?
Malcolm Young.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The son of... the father.
The father. The dad, not the son.
Also, probably Scott Ian from... Scott Hill from Fu Manchu, who's kind of vocal guitar. He kind of plays second guitar in there. Again, nice, big, kind of fat, Sabbathy, hardcore kind of riffs. That would probably be it for rhythm guitarists, I would say. But yeah, that would... But to be honest, Scott Ian... If it wasn't Scott Ian, it'd probably be Malcolm Young.
Yeah.
But I just think Scott Ian kind of brings it into the kind of modern day a bit more. And
yeah.
Fair play. Next up, next member, your dream bass player.
Who are you picking?
So my dream bass player, I have to have a guy from this band because they mean so much to everything I do musically. So I'm going to go with Geezer Butler.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Tone.
What a tone. Massive.
He's just a beast.
Yeah.
Absolute
humongous.
Beast. And again, like I said with Brant Bjork, it's not just about his drumming. With Geezer Butler, you know, the vocals, the lyrics that he wrote in early Sabbath, he wrote so much of the music and the kind of later stuff as well. And obviously he was out of the band for a while and came back round about, I think it was Cross Purposes, which was about 94. Watched kind of live videos of when he was in that period, and you know, he was kind of getting in his 40s, 50s, but still an absolute monster on the bass. And just like I'm saying about Scott Ian, that he's a joy to watch, and just that image of Scott Ian kind of thrashing away. Watching Geezer Butler on bass is just, even if you couldn't hear him, he's a joy to watch. You know?
Yeah, he's got such a presence, hasn't he?
Yeah, you got like two frontmen members so far, aren't they? You could just watch each one of them.
Totally, yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter about anything else, does it? Really? You've got some kind of the visual aspect on stage, which is so important, isn't it?
But I think just that he wrote so much of the Sabbath stuff as well. You know, so much of the lyrics and a lot of the kind of dark stuff that slightly verging into the occult and everything, which got them into a lot of trouble in the early days, even though they weren't into all that. He was, and probably, well, still is, you know, the kind of hippie of the band, you know.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you listen to his bass playing on War Pigs, you know, and you think that came out in the 70s. That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It is. It's so far ahead of its time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I always measure how good a bass player is by a band that only has one guitar player, and whether that band can still hold the room like from a size.
Is that how you judge it?
Yeah, I think so. Because I quite like bands with one guitar player. Yeah. So more often than not, I like the bass player that's playing as well because it fills out the sound.
Well, we've been in 3 bands together, and we've only been. Oh no, we had Chung, didn't we?
Well, yeah, don't forget that. Let's not forget Rich.
Oh, he dissing me for that one, are you?
No, but like if you think of instance, so if you've got a twin guitar band like Thin Lizzy, for instance, both guitarists branch off and do. It's when a guitarist branches off and just plays something higher, like a lead line. The bass is still interesting and like interesting, and it still locks with the drums. And I think Geezer's got that in.
Oh, definitely.
In spades, definitely.
You do need a good bass player.
Great choice.
I think when you look back at some of the early Sabbath stuff, like I'm saying about War Pigs, nobody should have been writing stuff like that in the 70s. That's why they invented it. You can't, you can argue the toss with an awful lot of bands and say they didn't really do that first, but it's still amazing. But I just don't think there's anyone can have a prior claim onto what Sabbath were doing in the 70s because it's just unbelievable. And I say Geezer Butler's a massive part of that. He's a really, really cool guy. Even when he's got that kind of really kind of chilled Brummie accent, just everything about him. A guy in his 70s. And I don't know if you ever heard any of his solo stuff he did with the guys from Fear Factory.
No, I wasn't expecting you to say that.
No,
neither was I.
Factory.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, so he had before Sabbath got back together in 92, I think, to do Dehumanizer with Ronnie James Dio. And it was quite a heavy album, but it was the way music was at the time. They were kind of trying to reinvent themselves. And he brought some of the songs from, I think it was just called GZR. Don't really know how you were meant to pronounce it and how it's written and stuff, but he did a couple of what are classed as solo albums. And I'm trying to remember the guy's name. Is it Burton C. Bell?
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely Bell anyway. Yeah.
He was a singer, and it's crazy heavy. It's like, I'm
intrigued.
It's almost like industrial Pantera,
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. We need that in our lives.
That, were you?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. No.
That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
I was not expecting a Fear Factory mention, a Geezer Butler combination.
I'm not going to lie, I don't often mention Fear Factory, but that's...
No, neither do I.
They are, I'll be honest, one of the worst bands I've ever seen live.
Oh, was I there? Was I
Yeah.
Of course. Horrific.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrific.
Yeah.
Horrible guitar tune.
It was horrendous. But we had a good time.
But Fear Factory, Geezer Butler combo. Meal deal, even. There's a meal deal you weren't expecting.
Okay.
Right.
You like a meal deal as well?
I love a meal deal. Any honourable mentions for bass? Anyone come close?
I love Ben Shepherd from Soundgarden as well.
Yeah, great player.
I know he wasn't the original. I know, obviously, Hiro Yamamoto was the original, but when Ben Shepherd came in, and again, a lot of it's to do with his appearance. He's just this big, lumbering, really scary guy, and the stuff he played in Badmotorfinger and Super Unknown is just unbelievable. And I was talking about Jesus Christ Pose earlier, the intro to that. Nobody even knows what he's doing in the bass in that.
I've never tried it.
It's not legal,
Illegal bass. Love it.
So he would probably be my main kind of second one there. And also I do love Nick Oliveri, obviously Caius and Queens of Stone Age and Dwarfs and all the million bands that he's been in.
Yeah.
And when I saw Caius Lives, he was the bassist at the time, and I did have it in my head he was just a bit of a head case, which I think he is, to be fair.
Well, yeah, he is, I think, yeah.
Hopefully he's not listening, sorry.
Yeah.
I hope he is.
He's the guy, we supported him when we were in our old band, Emperor Chung. Yeah, he did like an acoustic.
Death Acoustic?
Yeah, and it was... Yeah, it didn't sound anything like I'd listened to before. It was very unique. Yeah, very unique. Because it was an acoustic show for us as well, which you don't particularly like acoustic music, do you?
No, I don't. No.
Yeah, he seems cool. He seemed cool. He was a bit, interesting guy.
A character.
Yeah, well,
A character, yes.
when I'd seen him with Caius Lives, he actually surprised me how good he is.
Oh, it's very, very good.
Yeah,
great
totally.
bass.
You know that way you think, you're a kind of punk bassist, you've been in the Dwarves, you've been in Mondo Generator and various other things. He's now in Blast as their kind of frontman. But watching him, I thought, see if you could just screw the nut a wee bit. You'd be a very wealthy man, because he's kind of well documented.
Yeah.
Doesn't have his problems to seek.
No, definitely not. I love the way he plays. It's just full bore, isn't he? He's a full bore player.
He's got a signature sound, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
You can tell it's him playing.
Yeah, massive sound as well.
I would say him and Ben Shepherd are probably the ones that were champing at the door a wee bit, but
Okay.
he's our butler. And then obviously with our band, with Heaven and Hellvis, we've got kind of character names for each player. So we went with Cheeser Butler for ours to bring in
Great
Cheeser
name.
Butler and Cheeseburgers together, which is the perfect.
Of course.
The perfect combo.
Yeah. Have you seen the Elvis film? Did you watch it?
No, I haven't, no.
It's really good.
I've not seen it either.
Yeah, it's that guy who's in...
Taron Egerton.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's starring. It's a really good film.
Oh, wow, he plays... Is he not in the Elton John one?
Yeah, he's Elton John as well.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, it's not Taron Egerton, is it? I was thinking of the Elton John one.
No. I thought it
who's
was his
Elvis?
name. It's the guy out of Dune who's got a shaved head, and he's in
Austin Butler.
Austin someone, yeah.
Austin Butler.
Why don't we just fact check?
Austin
I don't
Butler.
know.
No, we're not fact checking. We don't
Anyway,
fact
it's a
check
good
anymore.
film. It's really good. If you like Elvis, which
I will check that
obviously
out.
do, it's really good. Really good how they put it together.
Right, next up, Danny. This is your realm, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I'd say you're a lead guitarist. Do you agree?
I like doing rhythm as well.
No, you do. You love your solos.
Your dream lead guitarist.
Who are you picking?
So for lead guitarist, it's initially when I was thinking about this, it's very easy to go because I've got a lot of metal, because I'm into a lot of metal. It's easy to go for a shredder. So I did think it was Zakk Wylde initially, because I love kind of everything he did with Ozzy. I love Black Label Society. I just think, but was wanting to go back down the kind of groove kind of theme. So it's someone who's probably not particularly renowned for being a lead guitarist, as in crazy solos and shredding and everything. So again, apologies if you're not too familiar with him, but Pepper Keenan, who's
Yeah.
and obviously Corrosion of Conformity to me predominantly, but when I saw him with Down,
Yeah.
and I just love, again, he's a guy who I think is incredibly cool.
Yeah.
He's got that amazing kind of combo of heavy metal, doom, and that kind of southern rock as well.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And yeah, I just love it. COC, I've been in it. I mean, he changed Corrosion of Conformity when he came in, going back to their Blind album. I mean, they were kind of, COC have been so many different things. They started off as a hardcore band. He came in when they were a thrash band, sang one song, Vote With a Bullet, on that album, and then became the permanent vocalist after that. And going from Deliverance to Wise Blood, all the stuff they did through the 90s, and then the stuff he's done with Down, just massive, big, fat riffs.
Yeah.
Which obviously Kurt Winstein's got a lot to do with that as well, but I just love Pepper Keenan. I just think he's a really cool guy, and he'll throw a pretty cool backing vocal in there to dig me out as well.
Well, he's got a great voice on him.
Oh, yeah. So, again, he's just a guy I think can do no wrong musically, and also, probably of everybody, he's the only one I've met as well. So,
My wife's met him as well. I was just about to... when she was... she went to Monsters of Rock, whatever year that was, in the 90s.
I can remember her saying,
Yeah, she met him, and he was really sweet, really nice guy.
oh, wow.
Yeah, and we didn't meet him, did we? But when we played... Download card.
Download card.
When we played Download, remember, Chunk, they were in one of the rooms that were...
They were opposite us.
Yeah.
Down's little dressing room trailer thing was opposite ours. I can remember seeing whatever his name is.
It was Phil and Selmo. We
saw Phil.
Quite intimidating, wasn't he? But
I can't remember seeing Pepper.
I saw Pepper, but I didn't get to...
Did you?
I'd been too nervous to go and
out?
say hello. But
So tell us
tell
us about your experience with Pepper.
Yeah, it was quite bizarre. So my other kind of big passion, other than music, is I'm a big fan of the Scotland national football team. So I travelled all over Europe with the Tartan Army. So I was in Dublin for a Scotland game, and we were sitting outside in a pub, and I had no idea Down were playing there that weekend.
Oh.
So I think it was after the game, and just sitting having a few jars, and obviously it's a football trip, so you've been drinking since 4 a.m, you know. And I didn't initially recognise him, bizarrely. I recognised, the Black Spiders.
Yeah.
So Ozzy Lister, who was the original guitarist in Black Spiders, kind of shaved head and long beard that he's now left.
I'm only familiar with the newer bands.
Right.
Sorry.
So he left a couple albums ago. So I see him walking towards the kind of wee beer garden bit we were sitting in, and I'm going, oh shit, there's the guy for Black Spiders, and I'm nudging my friends who have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Totally, both of them have, the guys I was with, both of them completely different tastes in music to me, complete Philistines, never heard of Black Spiders, never heard of COC or Down or anybody. So I shouted over, I was like, Ozzy, and as I say, I was quite drunk. So it turns out he was guitar teching for Pepper Keenan.
Wow.
So
what are the chances, eh?
And so there must have been about 4 of these guys kind of walking towards me. So I'm kind of chatting to, and I'm shouting Black Spiders lyrics at the boy Ozzy and everything. And he's taking it and really, I'm like, Si El Diablo, Blood of the Kings. Just to prove that I knew who he was.
Yeah.
Just to validate, I thought, can I think of a B-side I can tell him? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that really gets you in there if you know the B-side.
And then, so he comes over towards us to speak, and then I'm like, why the hell have you got Pepper Keenan with you? And at that, my confidence went. I couldn't remember a thing that Pepper Keenan had ever done in his life. Probably couldn't speak anymore. I just completely, I turned into like a wee giggly wee guy. I was like, oh, it's Pepper Keenan. Absolutely pathetic.
We all get like that, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly ashamed of myself. So I did have a very brief chat with Pepper Keenan, and I got a photograph taken with them that I still have. So they are obviously looking cool metal guys, and I'm standing there on a football top in a kilt.
With a massive smile. Massive smile on your face.
So that was the time I met Pepper Keenan.
Oh, wicked. Well, I'd really like to get Pepper Keenan on here. So if we do, we'll make sure we share this little story.
We'll invite you in for a little 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Get your B-sides remembered for that.
Yeah, get prepared.
So he's my kind of, he would have to come in, and I think when we've been talking about Groove or the other guys, could make some unbelievable music with that kind of squad. So
agreed.
He is a very, very talented guy, and hearing that this year there's new Corrosion of Conformity and new Down coming out, which is just going to be unbelievable.
It's going to be a good year for music.
Yes, definitely. And with this band, hopefully, if it forms.
This band, yeah, exactly. Playing by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Some gigs. Do you have any honourable mentions for lead guitar?
Yeah, probably. I would say Zakk Wylde being the kind of biggie. Another one who probably wouldn't match at all, but I love his work, is John Sykes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, Thin Lizzy, Whitesnake, band he was in after Whitesnake, Blue Murder, I was really, really into.
Yeah.
And also someone who I've started listening to recently who I never appreciated until the Back to the Beginning gig is Jakey Lee. I think his guitar is outstanding. He played on, I think, only 2 Ozzy albums, but brilliant guitarist. And he seems to be one of Ozzy's guitarists that just kind of got forgotten about.
Yeah. Very good player.
Everybody kind of concentrates on Randy Rhoads and Zakk Wylde. That would be my kind of honourable mentions, I think. Yeah, that would kind of be my guys.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, I like your choices, though. I think you've chose well with Pepper. Right. Is that the final member?
Do we have any additional members?
No, I'm not going to introduce keyboard because I think we could end up going a wee bit too Euro metal. That would be my concern.
Yeah,
I would be concerned about that as well.
Yeah, I would also be very concerned about that. You never want to go full bore Euro metal, do you, really?
No.
Never go full Euro metal.
No, yeah.
Fair play. Time to summarise your choices.
Sunrise.
Your dream band choices. Oh, yeah.
Summarise. Right. Your first member. I'm losing the plot. It's been a long day. Right, on drums.
Is
Brant Bjork,
on rhythm guitar.
Scott Ian,
On lead guitar.
Pepper Keenan,
Your bass player is
Geezer Butler,
And finally, your vocalist is...
Rab Dempsey.
Yes.
without the Elvis garb, just to clarify.
Yes.
Full garb.
You never met your dad, so that's a little bit sad, isn't it, really?
I know.
Have you been round his estate yet?
Yeah. What's it called? Graceland?
Graceland, that's the one.
Graceland, that's it.
Yeah, there's actually on the Heaven and Elvis page, there's a kind of backstory I came up with one night where, because Elvis actually visited Scotland in the 70s.
And met your fictional mother.
Yeah, who was working in Wimpy at the time.
We need to read this, dude.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
Yeah, she was working in Wimpy and then he visited her and they spawned a child. And then when I, as Elvis G. Paisley, woke up on my 13th birthday, I had a massive quiff and the ability to croon like my estranged father.
Oh, we love it. We're all down for that kind of stuff, aren't we?
Definitely. Right, this bit. Well, I don't think you're going to struggle with this.
I don't think he's going to struggle
Yeah.
either. Some people do struggle with this, but we've got faith in you. So it's time to name that band.
Name your dream band, baby.
I'm not going to lie, I have struggled with this.
Okay.
We made a bold
We
claim.
built you up.
I'm too honest. So when I was listening to Jamie's one, obviously he was explaining how he came up with the Silver Dollar Room thing and everything, and I was thinking about my favourite film, and I was doing a wee bit of digging. I was thinking about the Big Lebowski and what the billiard hall was called, and I just didn't like the name of it as a band.
Fair play.
So I've got a favourite episode of The Twilight Zone.
Ooh,
Okay.
As we all do, we all have a favourite, you know.
go for it.
My favourite episode is from 1963 and it features William Shatner.
Is it the aeroplane one?
Yes.
With the gremlin on the wing. Oh, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called though. I've watched it, but I can't remember what it's called. It's a classic.
So, my band is going to be called Nightmare at 20,000 Feet.
Amazing. Perfect. So you did do well. We were right.
Yeah, great name. Great artwork as well, that would be.
Oh, got to get the gremlin in there, haven't we?
Of course we
Yeah,
have.
because to me, it's one of the finest, if not the finest moment in televisual history and will never be matched.
I'm going to watch this after this interview.
Have you not watched it?
No.
Oh, it's amazing, dude. The Simpsons do a little parody of it in one of their
do they?
episodes. Yeah, it's a great episode. Though. Black and white though, isn't it? But it's a long time
Black and
ago.
white, but just William Shatner's amazing acting every time he looks out the window and sees the gremlin on the wing. Just, you know, there's some things like David Brent doing the dance, the comic relief dance. There's some things you just can't watch too much.
Yep.
That is one of them for me. I just can't watch that too much. And the amount of times I've been sitting with my daughters at night and they're like, Dad, what's going to tell us? I says, oh, well, we watched that thing. Not that black and white thing again, Dad. It's not funny. It wasn't funny 5 years ago. It's not. I love it. So,
It is funny. I agree. It's amazing.
Thank you.
I was hoping you was going to say that episode.
You're on the same wavelength.
We are, aren't we?
So yeah, Nightmare at 20,000 Feet.
It's a great name.
It is. Do you think they're all going to get along?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question.
I think they've all got a similar. Well, I think they all have something in common about something recreational in common, certainly.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Which I'm certainly not, but I think they'll all get along okay in that respect. Might not get much done, but
Well, you have to get them in line.
but I think they'll get. Do you know what? A good musician is a good musician. at the
Well,
end of the day.
they're all proven, aren't they? They've all proved that they can work with numerous bands as well. So
I'll be horrendously out my depth, but you know we'll get away with it.
you'll be the issue. That's what it'll be. You'll be the problem. But it's your band, so you can't. Do you know what I mean? They've got to listen to you.
Exactly.
Right, dude. We're nearly at the end. Got a couple of things first, though.
Yes.
Where can people find you on social media?
So if people want to have a search for either Buzzards of Babylon or Heaven and Hellvis, you will find us on Instagram. They're pretty distinctive names, so it's not hard to find us. Instagram, Facebook, you'll find our, what's that really fancy thing called? Linktree.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we got one of them,
Everything
haven't
is
we?
on there for both bands, so videos, gigs, everything. You'll find us on Linktree, and we've got quite a lot of stuff on YouTube as well.
So, yeah, if you are listening right now, turn off that horrendous news that's on the TV and go and watch Heaven and Hellvis video.
Yes,
'Cause,
we recommend it.
That's exactly what you need to get out of the mental health spiral of hell that's happening in the world at the minute.
Yeah.
That will make your life seem less serious for 4.5 minutes.
Exactly. And that's what we're all for.
Yes.
Yeah, check out the music, the gig dates coming up.
Oh, dude, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for getting involved, and it's lovely to hear about your story and your choices. And
you picked a decent band as well.
Yes.
We don't always get decent bands. We have to pretend they're all decent, but let's hope they don't listen to this episode. But
with a cool
what?
name.
I think you're. I've been listening to all your episodes. I think you're both very good at sounding impressed with choices.
We've got a lot of practice of sounding.
no, that stems from having rubbish support bands in the past and having to pretend that we've enjoyed their set.
Well,
We've had lots of practice.
There is nothing worse.
Serious face right now. Nothing worse, honestly.
I'm not a young man, but there are times and you'll be in the same position yourself. You travel for miles, and I'm sitting thinking I could be watching Gladiators with my 2 young daughters at the moment.
Yeah.
Eating some, jalapeno and sour cream crisps out Asda.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Lovely.
And
Strong
instead
choice.
I'm listening to a 16-year-old telling me how he's a musician, and I know he works at the Co-op, and I know his dad bought his amp for him, So come on. Aye.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's honestly, it's probably one of my biggest regrets in life is watching some of those support bands that we've played with, Danny.
I know. I feel like
I wish nothing.
Polite.
I wish nothing but pain to them.
Oh, it's got dark. It's supposed to be light-hearted.
Oh, I'm only joking, of course.
You're not though.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. To clarify, I'm not joking.
It's one of the downsides, it has to be said, but that's like we do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. This for the art, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Right, dude. Goodbye.
Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate that. It's been
Thank you for
pleasure
your
was
time,
ours.
dude. And it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Take care.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, dude.
Bye. Hey!
Here we go. Ready for another evaluation?
Indeed. Let's start.
What a great episode. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Really enjoyed chatting with him.
So, are we going to do it in our standard drummer first scenario, I suppose?
How do you want to play it?
No, let's stick to the tried and tested way of evaluating, which always begins... Does it always begin?
With a sample. The evaluation process. Normally the guest.
Oh, yeah, we do actually, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk.
No. I fucked up.
So,
It's the guest first, sorry.
right.
Okay, so our guest, Rab,
Yep. From Buzzards of Babylon,
and
Heaven, and
Hellvis.
Hellvis. A really cool concept of like mashing up Black Sabbath with Elvis.
Yep, and one of their songs features kazoo heavily in the video, so please check that out. We're a fan of non-standard instrumentation.
We are.
And kazoo is up there. Did you know you can get an electric kazoo, Danny, that you can plug in?
No.
Did you know that?
No, I'm getting you for Christmas.
I've already looked at instruments for you for Christmas. All right. We're going to have a room full of interesting but unusable instrumentation.
As long as it's not a fucking harp. I got the space for it.
I'm not paying for a harp, dude. It'll be a Timu harp if you get a harp.
I expect no other.
Right.
So we had to listen to Rubbernecking IB. I think that was. Am I missing the play on words there?
Probably, but so am I. So
Yeah, I think it's like mashing up what they mash up, don't they? The Elvis Black Sabbath thing. So I might be missing something there, but we enjoyed listening to it, didn't we?
yeah, it had the production of a Black Sabbath song, didn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
production of Black Sabbath with the vocals of Elvis Presley. I mean, it ticks all the boxes.
If that's what you're looking for in life,
Yep.
just kicks your microphone at you then, dude. All right. Did it whack you in your nozzle?
No, it didn't hit me.
Did it hit your chin?
So it had thick vocal tone and the vibrato of Elvis. That's what I picked up on.
Oh, can you do an Elvis? Can you do an Elvis?
Can you do it?
I was thinking like more vocally. Can you do an Elvis vocally?
I don't think so.
You need to
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Is that what you're going for?
You need to get the mid range right. I've been doing Miles Kennedy recently, so it's not.
No, it's not that.
It's low, isn't it, Elvis?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Crying all the time.
Let us know how we did.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I can imagine the comments now. That was shit.
Yes, we had to listen to that. We thought the production was really authentic. And then we listened to Buzzards of Babylon, a new track they've put out called Ancient Machine.
Oh, yeah, I loved it, actually.
Stoner rock. Which we discussed, didn't we? Like, classic sounding, really. And I think his voice is showcased in that project a great deal more. I really enjoyed like his rasp, the tonal character of his voice. You get to hear Rab's voice rather than his interpretation of Elvis, which is cool. I didn't know what to expect, did you?
I loved his voice on this.
Yeah. Very cool, great and grungy.
Grungy. I got Alice in Chains vibes.
Yeah.
Not necessarily from the whole product, but you know what I mean? It was in there. There was some Alice in Chains grunge in there, wasn't there?
That dirt.
Did there? I saw it.
Yeah, so be sure to check out those bands and go and see them on the road.
Indeed, and give them a follow on all the social medias, please.
Right, next member.
Make your own sample, then. That was unsanctioned.
Yeah. I've gone rogue. On drums, we've got Brant Bjork, who played for Caius. And he played for Fu Manchu.
Indeed.
I think he's got loads of other projects as well, hasn't he? What was the Caius Lives renamed? What was that one called?
Don't know. Can't remember. We just listened to it, though.
Yeah, we did have a listen to it. So we had a listen to a track called Son of a Bitch. It had loads of power, good placement, and I thought the hi-hat was good. It had a tension where it needed to be, with the open and release kind of thing going on.
That's very in-depth, that is, Danny.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here for.
It was I found Caius very oppressive musically.
It's full on, innit?
That's a theme with all of his choices, to be honest. He likes in your face, loud as fuck, bastards.
Yeah.
I'm not, to clarify, I'm not calling any of the individual members bastards, but overall they create a bastard-like environment.
So we had to listen to a track called 50 Million Year Trip. I mean, that's a long trip, isn't it? I hope you got snacks.
What snacks would you take along for a 50 million year trip?
You know what I've written down here? Oats. They're quite filling, aren't they?
For 50 million... What was it, 50 million years?
Yeah.
Oats?
Yeah.
Boring bastard.
Dates. You'd have the shits, wouldn't you?
At least you'd be regular.
You'd have the skitters, wouldn't you?
Always bringing it back round, aren't you? Well done.
I've written down here, dynamic trip. I don't think I was supposed to write that. I think I got confused. Dynamic track.
I mean, this is quite tricky music. I imagine if you take drugs, it'd probably sound quite good.
I did highlight something.
Go for it.
Minimal fills.
Yeah, and what do you mean by that?
Not many fills in the songs. What else could that mean?
I don't know if it was a diss.
No, it's not a diss. It's not a diss. He concentrates on groove.
Well, it's about, a lot of it's around repetition, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah,
and if you're putting fills in there, Danny, you're breaking the repetition, aren't you?
You're breaking
that spell of, you almost get intoxicated by the relentless groove, don't you?
Yeah, 50 million years worth.
It's a long time. I can't believe you take oats on a 50 million year trip.
Well, I said I'd take dates as well.
Anything exciting?
Popcorn. I'm a big fan of popcorn.
Why don't you just take the kernels, save space, and then you can cook it yourself?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's still very boring, dude.
What would you take?
Oh, I'd take rose and violet creams. I'd take some Turkish delight.
Yeah, but Sarah Nelson would be...
I'd take some of fucking Sarah Nelson's original gingerbread. Get me some of that bastard. Don't care about my legs. I'll have no... What year do you think I'd lose my legs into the 50 million year journey?
Year 3. Go on.
Who's next?
Scott Ian on guitar. He's playing rhythm.
Anthrax, dude. Big fan,
Anthrax. I'm not a fan of Anthrax. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm really sorry.
I've seen them at Download before and I quite enjoyed it, but I was heavily intoxicated.
Really? It's not like you. Back in the day. We listened to a track called Aftershock.
Is that the live one?
It said it was live. I mean, I watched the video.
It was very tight.
Cutting tone, very fast, powerful beard.
Yeah, we always appreciate a
It's
powerful
almost
beard.
like forks in the middle.
Yours is pretty powerful at the minute, though, for you.
I'm trying to give it a go, and like just seeing what will happen.
Move away from the mic a second. It's quite sparse, though, isn't it?
It is sparse here. That's the thing I'm really struggling with.
But you've got some depth there now, especially on the tash and the chin covering bit.
I've had some right comments.
Come on, dive. You can't say I've had some right comments and not share with the listeners. These are our loyal listeners. Come on.
I'm taking on the look of a poet.
Which one? Shakespeare had a similar thing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he have a little...
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
D'Artagnan.
Yep, I see that.
Someone said deluxe Captain Jack Sparrow. I don't know what they mean by that.
Deluxe. Now, is that better or worse?
I don't know. My brother-in-law said the character from... Did you ever see Secret Window?
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, I said, like, because of the glasses and, like, the video.
You know what? I've got Shakespeare up now.
So look.
And if you start to go bold on top...
Yeah, I could pull it off.
He's quite sparse as well. Look, he's got a little bit of sparsity there on the beard.
Yeah.
He might have been a bad artist, to be honest.
Yeah.
What's the 1500s?
Well, you upset him. It's like, I'll show you, you bastard.
Was it the 1500s? Am I right with that? I don't even know. We don't fact check anymore, so I don't care.
Anyway, beard chat.
You're trying though. I do appreciate it.
I'm trying. I can't have a name like Beardsley and not give it a go.
Are you gonna? Do you think you'll ever go for the Shakespeare hairdo though? At any point, just like nothing really.
What
I mean, that's me basically, isn't it? If you get rid of the hair, and then you kind of got like a. It's like a. Is it the first skullet?
Have you?
Is that did Shakespeare have the first skullet?
Don't you know it was his middle name? Skullet. William Skullet Shakespeare. Have you ever grown it the tash where you can like?
No, because it just gets too thick. I don't like it when it's too thick.
I've been doing it to wind up, like just like curling it up.
No, what it does, it goes over my mouth, and
yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it, so I can't keep it back quite a bit. I mean, I've never tried to grow.
Yours grows dead fast though, doesn't it? Your beard.
I mean, compared to yours, yeah, but it's not really a. Is that the scale? Do we judge all things by your beard? How long does an egg take to cook? Well, compared to Danny's beard,
it's been growing for 22 years,
really quickly.
Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, powerful beard, very tight, almost punk. I was getting like a really tight punk band.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right there. There is punk, heavy, fast.
Yeah,
I get that.
I mean, at the moment,
I'm
the track. We had a flick through loads of different tracks. I did have this kind of thought. I don't know how it's going to blend with Brant on the drums because he's quite.
It's a blending question
because he's quite like chilled out, laid back, isn't he?
Yeah,
and
I think you're right. Yeah, let's see where else we go with this.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Next member, Pepper Keenan. Fucking badass.
I've not listened to Courage and
I like this guy
for ages. But what was the album he used to? It was the one with the little...
It's Wise Blood.
The face on the album, wasn't it?
It's like a flying pig, I think, on the front.
Pig? The red pig?
King of the Rotten was the track. Down, 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 down,
yeah, I was like, what tune is this? This is low. And what you say, was it B?
It sounds like B. It sounds like B to me, yeah.
I was like, this is 1996. I wasn't expecting...
Yeah.
It to punch like that, do you know what I mean? Back in that day. It was very separate. Was it separate? Was that the one that had separate guitars?
Well, I want Pepper to come on the show. So if he comes on the show, we can ask him what tune he was in.
Well, I think, aren't we in talks? Potentially.
We actually moved on. So he's got badass vocals as well. He's got such a cool character to his voice. And the lead lines in that particular song are really expressive. You know, he dropped on the wah in a tasteful way.
I heard
really
lots
nice.
of tasteful slides.
Yeah.
Lots of tasteful slides in there, which I like on a guitar. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? When it's got that balls behind it as well.
Yeah. We listened to Down after that, didn't we?
Yeah, good Phil.
An album called Over the Under, and we listened to a track called On March the Saints. I've not listened to this album for ages, but I couldn't tell you which speaker he's coming out
this
of.
was the
because-
separated one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Which I really, really like. I like being able to hear both guitarists, but I couldn't tell you which one's which. They're both great players. But I was hearing a lot of chord inversion, which
like
gives
that,
it
don't you?
like...
Chunk.
Yeah.
Chunk.
You know, like Mike Einziger in Incubus, what he used to do with
yeah.
makes it sound like he's playing a D-string guitar, but it's not really. It's
Just inverted.
He's just playing the inversion.
There's some technical chat there.
It almost simulates you playing a 7-string. Almost, because the bass player is playing
The low.
the low note,
And
then
fills
you're
it out,
playing...
fills out the chord.
Yeah, you're playing the fifth and what would be the octave above the bass.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. And another octave above the low fifth that you're playing.
Bloody hell.
So it's that you just basically... It's like Lego, isn't it? You like building it.
I don't know, you might be the first to ever say that about inverted chords, Danny.
Lego.
It's like Lego.
It's like other building blocks are available.
Subscribe now to Danny Beardsley's Music Theory course. Now available for only... How much is it?
Fuck all. Bass.
Bass. Geezer Butler.
Off you go.
Geezer Butler, dude.
I made some notes.
Need some notes. Shall I read your notes? Like,
can
as
read
is. As is.
Read it in
And I will... like in the... Jim Parsha.
No, in a Brummy accent. He's Brummy, isn't he?
Geezer Butler on bass. First of all, we listened to the GZR album.
It's quite good.
Own work. I'm not going to carry that on.
Okay.
It feels disrespectful. Do you want to mark the disrespectful moment? The disrespectful bugle there. That clipped.
Clipped like a...
So, Rab mentioned the album that he did with the Fear Factory singer, which isn't on Apple Music. But I listened on YouTube and that is relentless.
Was that a decision not to put it on Apple Music? I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. What do you think?
I just don't think there's much audience for it.
Yeah.
It's found its audience, and that's deep within the depths of YouTube. But we listened to Own Work. Dogs of Whore. That's a great song name. That's why you clicked on it, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Drew me in.
It's classically geezer. He's got driving bass lines.
Thick,
tasty, lots of... it fills it out with, like, octaves and fifths and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just lovely. It means he's an amazing player. You've bracketed here... In your face, no restraint.
Well, you actually said that, and I just wanted to remind you that you said it.
I think I've already said that bit, though, haven't I?
Yeah. No restraint.
And then, is this... Yes, so this is Black Sabbath that we listened to.
Yeah.
But with the singer, what's his name? Tony
Adams. I want to say Tony Adams.
That's the Arsenal footballer. That's the Arsenal centre-back, former Arsenal centre-back, Tony Adams, Danny. No, it wasn't Tony Adams. Michael Adams?
Tony Martin.
Nowhere near. You got the Tony bit right there. So
Let's just imagine that Tony Adams is singing for the band.
So this is when Tony Adams, ex-Arsenal centre defender, used to sing for Black Sabbath. No, that's Tony Martin. Let's give him some respect. His voice is incredible.
His voice is phenomenal.
And we listened to Hard Life to Love.
Wonderful.
Remastered.
It's got released this year.
I thought it was Dio at first.
No, sorry, last year.
Last
2025,
year, not this year. I thought it was Dio at first, but we had to go back, didn't we, and have a little look. We started doubting ourselves. So I was like, I think it's Dio with the high bits. I was like, I think it's Dio with the high bits. And it wasn't.
It wasn't.
But again, huge driving sound.
Yeah, massive.
Boom. You know it's Geezer, don't you?
Like you say, no restraint. I mean, if I imagine Geezer doesn't wear a what do you call it?
Well, guitar strap.
Yeah, he doesn't.
A seatbelt.
He doesn't wear a seatbelt. He's got no restraint.
He's got when he's driving, he's got no restraint. Fuck's sake. Well, I've got to work with here, dudes. Come on. I should have got Martin Jackson in. Fuck's sake.
Oh!
You know what? I talked to loads of people about this podcast before.
And you landed on me.
I landed on you. Well, was going to say we rekindled. That sounds like something dodgy, doesn't it? We reunited. That's the word I was looking for. And it was a perfect opportunity. No regrets.
Right, what did he name the band? Terror at 20,000 feet.
Trauma? Terror at 20,000 feet.
So it's a good job that we actually didn't start doing this and record the
Evaluation.
Well, basically, I watched the video that we were talking about in the episode.
Well, I made you watch it.
Yeah, you made me watch it. I thought it was quite good acting to a certain extent.
No, there was very bad bits in there.
There was very bad bits.
Some of the eye sorry for the listeners. I was doing some acting there.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah. Live action.
So what did you think to it?
I enjoyed it.
10 out of 10?
It was entertaining.
The little gremlin?
I'm going to use full scale. I'll say 8.
I think you're being quite generous. This is a classic, though. It's a classic piece of...
I've never seen it before.
For me, it was... I was watching that when I was a kid. That stuff.
God, do you sleep all right?
No. That's why I don't sleep well now.
Oh, dear.
I can't remember if it was before or after. I used to watch X-Files as well when I was young. It probably wasn't meant to be. I used to sneak downstairs and watch it. But that was just for Gillian Anderson.
Yeah, you've always had a thing for her, haven't you?
Yeah, it's kind of always brings up like redheads. Redheads? Oh yeah. Come on. Anyway,
he's got a type.
It's not that kind of podcast. So, what do you think to the band name?
Oh, I think it's wicked. And after seeing that actual gremlin that's on the wing, I think that needs to be. Yeah, that needs to be like the gremlin pulling the actual inlet of the jet engine on the wing.
Yeah.
With 20.
Are we talking t-shirts then, Danny? Is that what we're talking?
Yeah, I'm talking t-shirts. Sorry, I should have said t-shirts. Yeah. Would you buy a t-shirt?
Well, let's talk about a t-shirt first. You're getting too far ahead of yourself again. Okay, fair enough. So what you think it's the plane and the gremlin pulling off
the inlet cow off the front?
That's the what? Sorry.
The inlet.
Sorry?
The inlet cow. Not Simon Cowell. He's ripping
the inlet cow. What, has it got a fucking cow on the inside of the plane? Every
cow. It's not an
cowl.
Inlet cowl.
Can you just explain to the listeners what an inlet cowl is?
Well, it's just there to cowl the inlet.
What do you mean by cowl?
Should we look for the definition of inlet cowl? Here we go.
Yeah, this is fun. Do I get some kind of engineering degree after this? Are you qualified to give them out?
Here you go.
Oh, okay. So for the listeners, it's a round bit at the front. You know the round bit.
Yeah, read that.
What is the function of an inlet cowl? A well-designed inlet cowl ensures the engine breathes smoothly, maintaining performance and remains protected from ice. Crucial for safe, efficient flights. Next time you see an aircraft engine, remember that the inlet cowl plays a vital role in keeping the engine happy and healthy in all weather conditions.
Have you seen a gremlin swinging off the front of your inlet cowl? Call now.
Never let a gremlin on your boat.
Never let a gremlin on your inlet cowl.
Fuck's sake. What are we doing?
For the listeners, that's reference to an old advert from the 1970s. 70s?
I assume the 70s. It was a wild time, wasn't it?
Would you care to demonstrate the original?
I mean, it's quite simple. Just go for the whole line.
Yeah, just go for the whole line.
Never boil a kettle on a boat.
Right, let's just have a moment to just...
So you're thinking why?
What
you're thinking why at the minute? Yeah, why?
The fork does that mean?
But can I just add the little bit to it that on the advert, someone's boiling the kettle. It's going, ooh, it's whistling. It's one of them whistle kettles.
Yeah, it's like the one we've got now, kitchen.
And then the boat blows up. The boat blows up, literally blows up, and then the line, never boil a kettle on a boat. And there's no further explanation. That's it. Done. So I know not to boil a kettle on a boat, but I don't know why. And I don't know what causes it to explode if you do.
Oh, dear.
Oh, magic.
Yeah.
So back to t-shirt ideas. So we're gonna have to have the inlet cowl on.
We're gonna have it.
Is the band is the whole thing an inlet cowl with a gremlin at the top removing something, and then the band name inside the inlet cowl?
Well, maybe the inlet cowl is like the lips of a face, like screaming.
Okay.
So like the gremlin is pulling the lips off.
Oh, you've gone dark with that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is it Rab's lips?
But the face has got 20,000 feet attached to it.
Oh. What about if the lips had 20,000 feet dangling off?
Yeah, I'm all for that. But what I want the T-shirt to be is I want it to actually have texture.
Oh, yeah, we've recently been doing this, haven't we? Adding
Yeah.
features to the T-shirt.
Yeah. So
what kind of texture?
well, option 1, right? You get to choose.
Okay.
Option 1, a raised felt
That sounds lovely.
printing of 20,000 feet
That sounds lovely. I
on
love felt.
the
Felt,
screaming face of
Yeah.
the in that cow lips, or knitted fabric in the shape of feet, 20,000 feet.
Okay, that's a lot of... That's
Dangling off
all,
it.
you can't do 20,000, can you really?
It's this T-shirt's got a premium.
That's an engineering feat to do, that is. I didn't even mean that. Third option? Or no, just get two options.
Is there another option that you might be thinking of?
I'd like felt, to be honest.
Felt?
What about a rough option?
Like
Like a sandpaper?
sandpaper.
But I don't think that really... Maybe the gremlin could be made of sandpaper.
Yeah.
I like the fuzzy felt, though.
Fuzzy felt. Oh,
I've not
God.
looked-
No,
I've
I don't
not-
like fuzzy felt.
I've not had the texture of fuzzy felt in a long time on my fingers. Have you?
Not for a long time, no.
No.
I don't think I'm that bothered, to be honest.
You know,
No.
it's a texture I'm missing, I think, in my life.
You know what I quite like? Washing my hands in warm water under a tap. I find it quite relaxing.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Okay, so, Danny, would you buy a T-shirt?
Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Put your money where your mouth is. Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, I would buy a T-shirt. I think it'd be great.
Which fabric are you going for?
I'll probably go for... I'll join you on the felt train.
Okay, I don't think you liked it.
No, not fuzzy felt. Just like the smooth felt.
Okay, smooth felt. Okay.
Smooth felt, not fuzzy felt.
And
But
you
I mean,
bu-
after a few washes, it's going to go fuzzy as fuck, isn't it?
fuzzy as
Well,
fuck.
maybe we should go
Great
fuzzy
band name.
felt because it's going to be fuzzy tones.
Exactly, it matches the music, doesn't it? I don't do anything by chance, Danny. It's all on purpose.
What about if there's a mechanism as well? So the gremlin, you've got like a pull cord. You remember them like it's like a dancing Santa where you pull the bottom and its
his
arms and legs like flap out. Like
do
that's-
it.
Yeah, are we touching that on it?
Yeah. Is it a knitted 3D gremlin?
Yeah. Left breast.
Left breast. Yeah, I'm down for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bought it. I'm buying it. It's going to be
Yeah.
like 80 quid though, isn't it, per T-shirt, if not more.
Well, I mean,
In fact, it's probably going to be 80 quid anyway in band T-shirt prices these days.
yeah. Would you go
isn't
see
it-
that band?
Yeah. Because I'd have to go and buy a T-shirt for one.
Yeah. I like to think that on stage with them there would be a gremlin just running around causing chaos.
Yeah, and a performance from William Shatner, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Can he sing? Has he got?
It's something he likes to
He does
perform.
something, doesn't he? Yeah.
Is it spoken word, maybe?
Might be spoken word. I mean, that'd be great. Yeah.
Shatner's spoken word. Would you go and see the band?
Yeah, I'm there.
Will it blend, though? Will it blend?
Word blend. The only anomaly really for me is Scotty and
You just don't like him, do you?
No,
No!
don't like him. No, I don't know the guy.
Here we go again.
Here we go. Disclaimer.
This is your Prince disclaimer
Yeah.
all over again.
I don't know the guy. I don't like thrash, so it's yeah.
It's outside your comfort zone.
It's
isn't
outside my comfort zone, but he's a very accomplished musician, very talented guitar
it?
player.
Been going for
That's for
donkey's
sure.
years as well.
So he's just going to have to. I mean, it might create something unique, which is always good.
I think it will.
Yeah.
I think it will.
What about you? Think it'll blend?
I don't know, but I'm up for going to see it anyway.
Will it blend?
That's too slow.
Will it blend? You need to do it again. We're losing it.
Will it blend? We'll edit the other ones out.
Yeah.
Or not.
Okay. Well, that's it. That's it, folks.
Have we finished the
Yeah, that's it.
evaluation?
I think we've finished. We've been chatting shit for ages. I think the outro's longer than everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
It's been a blast.
If we was only doing this for ourselves, Daddy, this would be the best podcast in the world.
It's going to take sodding ages to.
Well, good
edit
luck.
this.
Good luck. I'm away next week. I'm off on holiday,
Yeah.
and I will have some time to do this. Hopefully, I'll be editing this episode
I was going to edit this one.
No,
unless you want to do it.
No, I'll do it because I'm going to Whitby for a couple of days.
Oh, do you want to take it with you?
Yeah, I'm going to take it with me. And
are we keeping this bit in?
yeah, let's keep this bit in. I'm going to Whitby. I'm going to go up and do a little Dracula walk up there.
Okay.
I'm going to find a nice cafe, and this will be edited in the lovely cafe. Hopefully, lovely cafe.
I'll drop this in the shared drive then.
Yeah, drop it in the show. Yeah, I'll do this one, dude, because I can.
Okay.
I've got time next week, so you can do the one we're doing on Tuesday.
Sound. All right then.
Yeah, this is just like behind the scenes banter.
Yeah, it's behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes banter with Dan and Danny.
This is how we, you know,
divvy up the work. Divvy up?
Divvy up. It's quite a hot signal, I've just noticed.
Delegate it is, isn't it? Oh dear.
Okay. Might be a bit clippy.
That's a little Microsoft
Clippy.
word helper, isn't it? Camera clippy.
Clippy. No.
It's a little clip. What are they called? Paperclip.
Oh yeah.
In Microsoft Word.
Oh god, that's a blast from the past.
Do you need help? What's his voice?
Bring back Clippy.
Make a voice up for Clippy.
Do we all need help? Mickey, you weren't expecting that one, were you?
No.
There's Mickey Mouse. Hello, kids. Oh dear.
PP. Anyway, you're not a PP, Daddy. It's all right. It's okay.
Postman Pat.
I can verify. You do look a bit like.
I don't. You know what? I just want to discuss something about Postman Pat because how has he kept his job? He really is. He's not very good at his job, is he?
Every episode highlights a failing, doesn't it? Of Postman Pat.
Yeah.
And how many episodes of Postman Pat do you think there's been?
I thought you said Postman Fat.
No, it's not that fat.
Postman Pat.
Ask it now. Let's see how many episodes Postman Pat appeared in. Because, you know what? Anything more than 10, really, dude, is... You're thinking you're going to get disciplinary procedures against you, aren't you, really? Oh, my microphone's gone.
Have a guess.
I don't know, 200. 200 episodes.
196.
Hey, up!
Yeah. Who knew we were sitting next to...
So, Danny, if you fucked up your job 196 times...
Yeah.
And they was all televised for some reason... Do you think you'd keep your job?
No, definitely not. I think probably around episode 3 that I would have been... Struck off.
Struck off?
No, that's when you're poorly, isn't it? Struck off sick.
So I think Postman Pat should have lost his job. He's in a very lenient town, isn't he?
Can you remember that one where it had been dubbed?
And he was back to me a little bit, yeah.
He was like, I've opened your... Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
I've opened your mail.
I like the voice. Carry on.
You've got VD.
Oh, he's a dirty little postman, isn't
he? Yeah, that's probably why he's bad at his job.
How did we get onto fucking Postman Pat?
You said PP.
Yeah, but you know it doesn't stand for that. I'm not going into that. Anyway, he's not anyway, just to clarify, he's not a PP. I can verify that.
Anyway, thanks to our listeners. Be sure to check out Rab and his projects.
Yes.
Buzzards of Babylon and... Heaven and Hellvis.
Heaven and Hellvis, indeed. It's great fun. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Yes. Thanks for this evaluation. I've enjoyed this. It's been funny.
It's been something, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Let us know if it's not been funny, because we found it very funny.
Indeed.
And we do, and you really do this for us, don't we, Danny?
Yeah. Make sure you like, subscribe. 5-star review.
5-star review is needed.
Tell your friends. Spread the word.
That's the main thing. Tell someone about this. If you enjoy listening to us, tell someone, because that does help a little bit, doesn't it? And all we do is try to spread a little bit of joy.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we do it for. And an opportunity to talk shit for an hour.
Yeah.
Well, 2 hours, or however long it turns out to be.
We're going to be talking like this anyway, whether the microphones are running anyway.
I know, we often have conversations, don't we?
Yeah,
fuck, we should be talking about this on the podcast. This is podcast material.
We wouldn't talk to each other.
No, we wouldn't. Every conversation we have has some elements that could be podcasted.
I think I might invest in a microphone cable that's long enough to go anywhere and just leave it running.
Well, there's wireless. Well, I mean,
there is wireless.
We live in a digital world. Danny wants a guitar cable that is 50 million miles long. Because then he can take it anywhere with
20,000 feet.
On a plane. Just close the door and it'll be fine. Still work. Come on, dude.
Anyway,
that's it. We're done.
Until next time. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Still looking at Postman Pat.
We're so sorry to see you go, but thanks for tuning